through, followed up straight in with that grand entrance from Mata. Wild Growth comes down onto Ambition as he leaps away, keeping himself alive, but now Ruler and Core JJ are going to be in a spot of bother. Fate's Call comes through, they get the pop-up in, onto Score, looking to take him down with everybody coming through. They will be able to do so. Ruler finds him fast-tracked, almost has that Blade of Thrune King ready to go. As yet again, Ambition's going to get jumped on.
Doesn't have flash.
Still has the passive. We'll go ahead and use a stretching strike in. Smacking them together, but with Mata coming over the wall, he is almost certainly going to be dead. QV having no TP won't be able to delay this, so it's actually going to be
level advantage.
Very swift answer. That was actually Ambition's first death in the qualifier. Went 4-0 and 8.
Watch out here, Smeb. Could be solo kill.
Going to get popped up. Feast is there. He's dead. QV comes up on a very low. Ren stacks are in, but he can't quite get the spell off. In the meantime, TP coming through here from QV, looking to join in the fight. The Fate's Call gets drawn out. Do they want to throw him back in? The answer is going to be no. Toss him to the side, and QV all on his lonesome up in the front. Look at the slow up the right side, but Ambition going low. Fate's Call drawn out. Will go ahead and pop up the Gragas as they desperately try to get back in underneath the turret. Does so successfully, but Ruler will be taken down by the threaded volley coming out from Pawn. Now on the backside of the fight, Ambition now engaged coming through. Grand entrance, and the Weaver's Wall going to be thrown down. Fate's Call used by Ruler, looking to get Core JJ out to safety. They throw him in, but Pawn is there to scoop up the kill. Now over the wall goes QV with the flash, but it gets popped back into it, and he is just going to get chipped down. The threaded volley, finding a double kill. Now Mata finding the entrance onto the back. Just goes in onto Ambition, but Crown turns that one around. At least finds an answering.
Weaver's
Wall.
Another
Crown throwing down that unleashed power, tries to kill Pawn, but the taunt comes through, and Crown is just in no man's land at this point. He will get jumped on. He'll go down. Go ahead and separate them here. Crown over the side, and Ambition. He's just going to get himself out of there with the leap. Now
excellent
pin back, double knockback, knocking Ambition in there. He gets the Let's Bounce, delivering two of them. They will pick up one as Cubase gets the feast down onto Depth. 2 kills here for Samsung. Now pushing through, looking for a little bit more. Ruptured down in onto Pawn, and he will fall. And suddenly Samsung, Cubase going to get body slammed on. Goes down the Rupture, gets the pop-up in on the Depth, delaying him as best as possible, but Smeb goes forward with the taunt, and they really just want to get rid of that Cho'Gath. He gets the feast down on the Depth, takes him low. Will not be able to be very careful about how they're going to approach this one. Mata not going to be finding anything. He's just going to get feasted right off the bat as Cubase comes up with the first kill of the fight. Redemption comes down. It's a decent heal going through in onto the Cho'Gath. Now they're chasing it onto Pawn, looking to take him down. Ruler fiercely jumping in, finds the kill, but gets taken down swiftly thereafter by Depth, and now it's just all hell breaking. Trying to get them out of here. Weaver's Wall, of course, not available here from Pawn. Now the Baron going rather low, will be rented out. Smeb arriving off the backside of that stand unite as the fight will break out here. Up in the front line, gonna get popped up. Goes low, seismic shove, bringing it back in. Ambition here, massive grab, just pulling them all in. Pawn going low as the feast comes through, and he's gonna be the first one that falls his crown. Claims the kill. Haven't had a kill in quite some time. It's been 9-11 for the longest time now, but seems like we might be changing that rather soon. Massive kidnap coming through for the Let's Bounce there from Ambition. They still haven't found the kills yet. Smeb's so very tanky, and Cubase, well, he's been massive on the Cho'Gath. He'll be taken out. Depth, fine. Just try to finish him off. Yeah, TP will come through as they try to keep him alive. It's a shield coming in, and he hasn't died yet. Now Cubase actually getting bumped into the front line of KT. Gets the feast down onto Pawn, but it's not enough to kill him. He won't receive the redemption heal, so he's still at low HP, but Depth is full. Score goes forward, but the juke comes through, and it's not going to be finding the body slam connection that he wanted.
Still flashes up on KT. The re-engage is on Achilles. This could change in a moment.
Goes in, he gets a pop-up in on a Pawn, but will not have the last bounce. Now they're going back forward. The body slam coming through.
He's dead.
He's going to get popped, but that's going to be a double kill going over to Crown, ripping them apart. Depth still alive, but he's going to fall right at the last second, and now Smeb will go down all on his lonesome. Just the one kill from KT over onto Samsung. That is going to be the ace complete, and that is going to be the game.
Upsetting KT Rolster. That's the sort of thing they want to revisit.
And picking up this win instills so much confidence here for Samsung. Had they lost with Ambition, who was their savior, versus the Afrika Freaks,
looking for scores,
you would have to have
plays. He is the person empowered to play Battle Ward when all the lanes are in comfortable spots.
Now pushing up into the bottom side. We'll get the double knock up there. Mata's got quite a few Ren stacks, and that's just going to be it.
Mata what here
doesn't have the flash available. He's going to get jumped on, and he's going to get popped back. That monsoon does come down. Ruler still alive somehow in the fight. Now Ambition arriving will find the first kill of this one in onto Depth. 2 now over to Samsung and looking for score as well. The Ren comes down, double kill going over to the Callista. Pawn arriving just a bit too late to try to be impactful, but now Crown is hot on his heels.
Doesn't have flash, remember.
Looking for the chase down.
Oh, I got him.
The seismic shove. Can they follow up with the kill? The answer is going to be yes. He just tries to turn around, get rid of Crown, but it's not going to be happening. That's going to be another one. Definitely trying to do just that here as they jump in onto Cubase. He's going to flash away. Can he make it out with his life? No, the chase will come through. Here's going to be the question. Waves pushing up into the mid lane. Now TP coming in from behind as Smeb looks to join in the fight. It's going to be answered by Cube. He's coming in a bit late, but Deft has already popped Crown. Really just looking to fight around the vision here in this top side of the jungle. As Crown goes low. Calling's going to get popped. He has to back up. Flashes over into the Baron pit and still will go down. Pawn finds the kill, and now Ruler has that slicing Maelstrom locked in, and he is just stunning up absolutely everybody. Crown and Ruler both go low. They jump back over to the side, and Ruler goes back in, finds another kill here for himself. Weaves well thrown down, will cut off score. Just finishing it right here.
Looks like it, Achilles. 3 inhibitors down. No way for Smeb to enter the fight. He's still going to be stopped, and we're watching the fight on the other side. 4v4.
Pushes him away. Ruler jumping away from the grand entrance. Goes in, finds one, almost finds the other, and that is just going to be the ace as Smeb is locked away. Maybe they don't even bother killing him. A mercy showing just to leave him on the rift as the Nexus crumbles, and Samsung Galaxy stomp KT Rolster 30. Cutting off Crown a bit. There's a lot of damage off the threaded volley over the wall. Go ahead and start chunking out the Orianna. Let's see how he wants to try to play this one out. It's going to get slowed up, takes so much damage with the flash in. Glacial Prison comes down pretty deep. That's going to be first blood coming down. Okay. It's going to absolutely annihilate Core JJ. Let's Bounce comes through, dragging him in towards the turret. He's going to get popped. Cell Division coming down, and Ruler still firing away from the back line, looking for a pick, but Ambition will get taken out in the end.
Smeb turning on Crown.
Underscore Crown, yeah, as you say, jumped on in the back line. Smeb trying
to nowhere to go.
Now Score's going to go ahead and push in. Ruler, as you say, going to get jumped on. Ace in the hole coming down. The Featherstorm will go ahead and help him avoid that damage. That Flag and Drag not going to find him, but he's locked into the Cataclysm. He's going to get jumped on. Headbutt Pulverized comes down, and he gets annihilated. Now Cube shoved back to the seismic shove. Will get picked off. 2 kills going through, both of them over to Smeb. All for the Infernal Drake, but KT Rolster, I think they're pretty satisfied.
Yeah, teleport wards weren't able to be used in the early game. This time, perfect spot. You saw Ruler accepting.
Oh, Shockwave comes in, and oh my god, Deft just gets absolutely annihilated. And look at the slow up here on the ground. He's going to get booped back on the other side of the wall. No Shockwave available still for a little while here. But they're trying to finish off Pawn, but here comes Mana charging in. It's the headbutt pulverizes. Pawn has gone down. Do they have the damage to finish off Crown? He gets the command protected onto himself, but he's still going to get popped to score. Finds the kill, and now Ambition just in no man's land, all on his own. Some flashes over. The turret shot comes through, and Smeb follows up with the auto attack. Commodities. They try to get in on top of Smeb. Here comes Ambition flying in from off the screen. Should be able to lock him down. Yeah, he is just not in a good spot. The Flag and Drag gets short here in the mid lane. That final outer turret does fall. Now Ruler getting jumped on, flashes to the other side into the Raptor pit to keep himself alive. Juve might just be the sacrificial lamb as he just gets booped all the way back up the lane. Massive shield comes through, gets a nice arcane smash. It's just really buying time. And yeah, this is just Maokai thinks, oh my god.
They want to give it to Caitlyn, but they're stopping damage, which means he lives for...
No vision too deep into the enemy territory. Mission going to get locked up. Headbutt Pulverize coming through, and he takes a ton of damage from Deft, so might just be the Zac going down. Gets the Let's Bounce over to the side, trying to keep himself alive, but doesn't have the flash
Meanwhile,
up yet. Gets that slam together in the meantime. As you say, Ruler has fallen. Smeb just picking up the kill, and they'll go ahead and finish off Ambition. So just like that, 2 members going down. An avenue to get up into that top lane, deny that turret going down. In the meantime, TP's going to be called down here from Smeb. Ambition to ground, kind of cut off here. Glacial Prison comes down into the Flag and Drag, and the Orianna just gets absolutely popped. Now Ruler taking quite a bit of damage. Ace in the hole comes out. Cube has the body block, but now Score going forward. Gets the Glacial Prison down in on the ground, who flashes away to keep himself alive into the back of the fight. Still has the Shockwave. Is looking for the opportunity. Throws out the ball. Still hasn't found a moment for it. Smeb will get his GA pop. Samsung going to try to turn this one around. Crown finally throws it down. Finds Pawn. They get the Blade Caller in on the score, and he has to retreat. He's going to pop the Let's Bounce, go over the wall to try to get himself some distance, just to cast that recall animation. But to no avail. Cell Division will get popped. He will go down as Pawn takes the kill.
Creative stuff from Samsung. Engage. Picking up the back.
Going in, gets the pop-up in on the score. Will be charming them with a quickness. You can see not a whole lot of damage being taken from the side of the Sejuani. Finally gets knocked down quite a bit, but the shielding will just help keep her alive. And that's going to be Cube and Core JJ having to go back over to the base as these super creeps get closer and closer to the turret. Crown able to mitigate the damage from the Ace in the hole, but now it's Caitlyn opening up in onto this turret. Ambition goes low, has to get himself out of there. Let's Bounce, not going to find anybody. Retreats back to the fountain. The turrets are still yet again under siege. Nature's Grasp going to lock down pretty much everybody, but no one is there to follow up. The Shockwave will come down, takes Pawn rather low, but they haven't been able to finish him off yet. He successfully retreats to keep himself alive on the backside of the fight. This buys a little bit of breathing room at Flag and Samsung goes through, finds a lockdown onto Crown, tries to get the pop onto the Orianna. The Cataclysm comes in, he's got the flash, but just holds on to it. Instead, we'll just go ahead and pop the GA of the J4.
It's Ruler!
Now Cube going in, first kill comes through his Ruler, gets rid of Mana, the TP, keeping the Zac alive, but that headshot crit will take him down, but still holding onto the Glacial Prison. Could find an opening in onto Ruler.
They've taken away 2, so it's only 3 in mid lane. They're actually outnumbered.
Crown and Ambition have kited up. They're going to go ahead and try to get rid of Pawn.
Interrupted Tilia's Weaver's Wall.
Yeah, seems like they'll go ahead. They'll kill him off. Rolling through, but Ruler and Crown need to be delivering the damage to try to turn this fight around. The Shockwave still has not been used. Cube still in the fight, somehow has not died, despite just sitting in front for so very long. Cataclysm into the ace in the hole. The Shockwave gets thrown down. They find the kill in onto Smab.
Haven't been just owning Samsung Galaxy, but they're coming from
Here we
multiple
go.
angles.
Fisher not going to find the lockdown.
Is this the time?
Crown has the Banshee's Veil. It's going to be an all-out brawl. Smeb goes in rather deep, but he is just going to get popped. Score JJ finds the fight. Double delivery coming through, and that might just be it. Ruler finds the kill. Mana's going to go down. 3 members dead. Samsung pushing in. Now looking for Pawn. Not going to get the knock up, but he is still all on his lonesome in the mid lane. Score tries to poke in from the sidelines, but they have him. Ruler down the kill. Samsung Galaxy will beat KT Rolster. A 3-0 victory. Score does his damnedest to stop it, but there's just no avail. He will fail. The Nexus will crumble, and Samsung Galaxy are going to Worlds alongside SK Telecom and Longshoot Gaming.